Welcome to Closing Remarks from Jen Adair, Deputy Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at the Ohio Department of Administrative Services, and James Klingscale, State ADA Coordinator. Jen's past professional experience includes diversity and inclusion, human resources, civil litigation, administrative law, government relations, Medicaid law and policy, and criminal justice policy. She is a member of the Columbus City School Board of Education, a community leader, an advocate, and a mom.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Adair, Deputy Director of the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, also known as DEI. Our office has a very unique focus to help our agencies really embrace what diversity, inclusion, and equity mean to all of us in state government. Our focus is not only internal for our state employees and building our work cultures, but also an external focus to ensure that we are doing everything we can to serve all Ohioans. Disability inclusion is an important part of our equity agenda, both inside and out. As you visited your sessions today, you most likely noticed that there's an important theme that ran across: access and inclusion. Today, you heard from individuals with disabilities who shared their personal stories and journeys with us. Perhaps this allowed you to think about it in a new way and gain a new appreciation for the barriers and challenges that may be unfamiliar to you. We really appreciate them, as well as each of our presenters today, for facilitating these excellent sessions. From today, we really hope that you took away that the idea of having a very deliberate process of inclusion and accessibility is important in our policies, procedures, and processes so that we can truly provide an inclusive state for all Ohio, including those with disabilities. I want to thank you for attending this conference today. And please think about ways disability inclusion and access can be incorporated into your future work with the state of Ohio, the way you interact with people, and the way you accomplish your mission. Thanks again for attending the conference, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you so much, Jen. I really appreciate your closing remarks. During the conference today, we made a special effort to show the importance of deliberate design with access and inclusion in mind. If you're wondering today, how can we get started or how can we improve our process, I strongly recommend ask yourself this question: do we have an accessibility team? And is our accessibility team assembled to look at all aspects of our organization? What are our accessibility points? For example, our physical environment. What about our access points when it comes to the digital part, our websites, our intranet? What about how we are currently doing reasonable accommodation? Is there room for improvement? Do we have all the players at the table? Any points that we need to look at that will impact access and inclusion, we want to design deliberately with access and inclusion in mind. And to provide an example, please take a look with me at the contributions of many people that form this team. It goes beyond just our accessibility team. In fact, we had many contributors. Please take a look and examine the possibilities to help us to reach our disability inclusion and access goals for the state of Ohio. Thank you again for your attendance.
Ohio Disability Inclusion Conference Team. James Klingscale, DAS, Abby Fraze, ODM, Jonathan Rawlings, OOD, Eric Hagley, DAS, Brandon Smith, JFS, Amanda Roberts, ODH, Rory Barrett, DAS, Brian Gartland, JFS, Office of DENI, Jennifer Adair, DAS, Carolyn Groves, DAS, Asia Pope, DAS, Jordan Harder, DAS. Presenters and guest speakers: Peter Berg, Great Lakes ADA Center, Robin A. Jones, Great Lakes ADA Center, Julie Wood, OOD, Lucy Twitty, DYS, AJ Ewing, OOD, Roger Stahl, OOD, Allison Malloy, OOD, Danielle Flickinger, OOD, Leonard Rojas, OOD, Bailey Cucaro, Microsoft, Alex Kahn, Microsoft, Sean Madden, OOD, Karen Penny, OOD, Trista Thompson, OOD, Janae Miller, DAS, Kimberly Ross, guest speaker, Nikki Lushevsky, guest speaker, Deb Angel, guest speaker, Rachel Clinkscale, voice actor, Bobby Bell Bartholomew, DAS, Molly O'Reilly, DAS, Susan Russell, DAS, Kitty Hollingshead Mansell, DAS, Benjamin Fournier, DAS, Nicholas Walliser, DAS, Pamela Carter, JFS, Lori Carter, OOD, Toby Shambliss, DPS, Tamara Hairston, DODD, Brian Brown, DPS, Megan Lentz, ODA, Shelley Hennis, DRC, Jade Black, BWC, Kelly Jordan, OOD, Cassandra Richards, JFS, Latoya King, JFS, Sarah Wade, DOT, Kristen Reap, DEV, Valerie Gladden, DPS, Paula Pickett, DPS, Melissa Vince, DAS, James Gears, OOD, Candace Allen, JFS, Marissa Ali, DAS. A special thanks to all of our sign language interpreters. And special appearances by Kathleen C. Madden, Director of Department of Administrative Services, and Governor Mike DeWine.